Alright, so we got the my poulet. I can't say the last word. Moulier. I'm so sorry.
Here.
This
went here.
This is the chicken thigh one. Look at all the fries and rice they give you. Oh, look at that. And this is the There's a squirrel. The squirrel's on the... He just jumped on the table. Okay, let's do that again. So this is the small poutine. This is my favorite poutine place of all time. It's actually Portuguese chicken, but I love their poutine so much, and everything else is just kind of...
Normally poutine is just fries, gravy, and cheese curds, but here they put piri sauce, they put chorizo, and they put their famous grilled chicken too.
In this one bite, I have chicken, the cheese curd, the chorizo, cilantro, and the grilled chicken along with their sauce. The richness from the sauce, and then the smoky flavor from the grilled chicken, and then the chorizo is so soft. And the cheese curd, it's not salty, and it's like a perfect amount of chewy. Because when it comes to cheese curd, it has to have that nice little snap to it, and it definitely has the snap, and it also melts at the same time.
You also kind of want the squeakiness of it too. That's how you know it's a good cheese curd that's not gonna crumble and fall apart. It's like you're cleaning your teeth with cheese while you're eating, but this one has gravy in it, so it doesn't squeak.
Look at this drumstick. Oh, it literally just came right off. Literally grilled to perfection.
The rice is really good too.
Yeah, I haven't ever tried the rice before, so. That's good rice. That's so soft. Okay, maybe I am gonna try the sauce. Give it a little shake.
Them squirrels.
Some squirrels really freak me out. Get a little piece of chicken. Dip that in there. It has like this little sour kick, but not really sour. I don't know how to explain it. You try it. I like it.
It's like vinegary.
Oh, that's surprising. I usually don't like vinegar stuff, but this is really good. This chicken with the rice, the fries, and the salad, only $9.57.
The poutine itself is not even $9, it's $8.70.
The price I had earlier on the wall, I think that's like tax included.
I think so too, because it's not a rounded number here. All the taxes included, which is really nice, because if you're in Canada and you buy something, anything, you usually get taxed like twice. I think it's Montreal. You get Canadian tax, and you get like the government tax, which is Quebec.
And it's like 15% total.
And it always surprises you at the end.
You know what I like about all their sauces too? It doesn't overpower the food. A lot of sauces you put on it and all you can taste is the sauce. But this sauce just amplifies the flavor of the chicken, the chorizo, the french fry.
Well balanced. Everything's so well balanced. If this was on a tightrope, it would never fall. You can just shake the rope and it'll just stay completely stable, because that's how balanced this food is.
Not only do they have really great chicken and poutine, they got desserts. They have the Portuguese egg tarts. Look at it. It looks really flaky. Oh my god, just the sound. Hear that?
Oh man.
Cheers. Oh my god.
The touch there is so good.
Oh my god. This is the best Portuguese egg tart I've ever had in my entire life. When you first look at it, it doesn't look that soft because it's so crispy on the outside. But the center, every part of the center is so moist.
This is so good.
So this place is really popular in Montreal, but not popular like overall. Like whenever you see videos, you don't ever really see this place. It's right across the street from La Banquise, which like is the most popular poutine place in like all of Montreal. But this is literally right across the street. Skip La Banquise and come here instead. I swear you won't regret it.
It's our personal favorite. We've only been to La Banquise like 1 or 2 times in the 3 years that we're here, but we've been here countless times.
And I find that it's very worth the price, because they give you so much food that it doesn't make sense how they stay in business, but they find a way.
It's a gem of the city, a hidden gem. Now you guys know, we're giving you guys a secret. We're doing you guys a favor, so you guys gotta go now.
You gotta go. Go to this place.
All right, Montreal food tour continues.
Yay!
Just say everything about the market, all the nice things, all the history.
All the things I like, the freshness of the fruits and vegetables, the variety that we have in the Gentile market. I think it's key. That's the best thing that we have in the market. Also, it's all family farms, so everyone is friendly. You don't feel like you're speaking to someone corporate. Like you have an attachment. So when people visit this place, you know, they will forever come because it's like this little ambiance where, you know, everybody's like, you feel united. So that's the good thing about Chinatown Market.
So we are at the Gentile market. This is my favorite farmer's market. It's open every single day, probably closed only 2 times in a year. It's actually a really great place to stop for even a lunch because you can buy little things here and there. So we're gonna show you our favorite things that we buy. All right, so we always get the chorizo one and the Tranquilino. I never remember the names, I'm so sorry. But the most important thing before you guys even come to the market, bring your own knives. If you guys are here on vacation, go to Walmart, go to Stokes, go to anything. Just buy a $5 little knife and that's all you need. So this one, you guys can buy by grams and this was 100 grams. This is actually a lot. It'll fill you up, trust me. To eat that, we also got a pate. This one's made with beer. Try any pate that they have. It's all good. Now, do you just eat the meat by itself? No, don't be foolish.
You could though.
You need
Really
some
good.
cheese. We always go to Le Capitale, and we usually buy cheese. Our favorite type of cheese is camembert cheese. It's like a soft cheese, but you can try any cheese you want. There's also like different vendors with different types of cheese as well. We just like the cheap stuff. It's still good. Now, do we stop there? Absolutely not. We go on to the bakery at Premier Mousson and we just get a bunch of bread. Our favorite is the half yeast, half sourdough. It's just so soft and fluffy. I'm usually not a fan of sourdough, but this works out, trust me. So you always want to cut it thin slices because this will hurt your teeth. If you make it too thick, your jaw will get very tired. This one, it has like black pepper and a bunch of different garlics inside, which is why I really like it. And these two are my favorite ones. And I never even had cured meat until I came to Montreal. Cheese, it just always smells like a fart, but it's so good. So this is how I eat it. Get a slice of bread. I get a little bit of pate. I smear on the pate. I get some cheese. Sometimes you just gotta use your fingers to take it apart. It's okay. We sanitize it like 50 times today. One of these meats. This is the final product. I put 3 different types of meat on here. Usually I get 1 by 1, but just for like time's sake, I just put it like different sections of it, okay? So this is the one with the half yeast, half sourdough bread with the regular pate de foie and then the
Triple cream brie cheese.
and then we have that one meat that looked like
one
bacon. Oh my god, the cheese! It's like an explosion of flavor. I taste that little hint of vanilla. The bread is fresh, so it's just like so soft and the outer crust is crispy. You know it's good bread when the crust is like crispy and the inside is extremely soft. The pate brings it together. You need both the pate and the cheese together. The bread is a little sweet. The pate has a subtle flavor. The saltiness comes from a little bit of the cheese, but mostly the meat. If you guys haven't tried cured meat yet, try it here. Trust me, like you won't regret it. We tried it in Montreal for the first time and absolutely we always go back. I'm gonna miss all this flavor so much. Every bite is like packed with like savory, peppery, a little bit on the salty side, but because you eat it with the bread, it just blends so well together.
You have bread, you have cheese, and you have meat. This is the adult Montreal version of Lunchables, right here. You have to work extra hard for it. You have to buy separate ingredients. You don't get them all in a packet. You gotta work for it. You gotta spread the pate and the meats out. Once you got it all together, you reward yourself with the best bite in Gentile Market.
God, I can't get over how soft that bread is. If you guys are looking for a place to kind of pick and choose what to eat, Gentile Market is like the perfect place to go to. It doesn't seem like a place that where you can just sit down and eat, but because you have so much variety and so much choices, you can literally pick anything you want. You just combine it all together, and you're gonna have like one of the best meals of your life because it's like the best picnic.
That's what it is. Perfect picnic food.
And you have the desserts. We've got their raspberry cheesecake. It's a cheesecake with the raspberry jam layer with some caramelized panko. And then over here we have the royal, which is basically hazelnut flavored cake. And then we also have our lemon tart. So I'm gonna eat my favorite first, which is the royal. Chocolatey goodness. It literally just floats away. You're on a sweet little chocolate cloud. It takes you on a ride. First you're soft, then it's getting a little harder. Then it's like, ooh, crunchy, crispy. Next up, the cheesecake. Would you like to do the honors?
Okay. This is one of the silkiest, fluffiest cheesecakes I've ever had.
I'm just gonna pick this up with my hand.
Oh wow.
It's not like just smooth and silky. That lemon tart inside is creamy, which is very different. I'm so used to like people fluffing it up or making it super stiff, but I've never seen it creamy.
It's like a lemon custard. It's so good. On to the next place.
Hey. Okay, it's gonna be really loud here because Montreal is always in construction and also there's a lot of people outside. But we are at Pizzeria de Comperi. I don't know how to say in French, I am sorry.
I like how we're always super nervous in pronouncing the names of the restaurants, but we go here all the time.
I know. So every single time we come here, we always order pretty much the same things.
Pizza, a margarita pizza to be exact.
And a pasta. Sometimes we order the tomato pesto, but lately I've been like really leaning towards the fettuccine alfredo, and you can add whatever meat you want to it. So I always add chicken, and it's always so good.
Also, we have garlic bread too.
Yours is crispier than mine.
You want half of mine? You want half that?
Oh, that's so crispy. You hear that crunch?
Cheers.
Cheers.
Nothing beats good buttery garlic bread.
They do sell these individually, so if you don't want to share, you have to get your own. We shared the first time. Instant regret. I'm gonna take a nice big old bite of my fettuccine alfredo pasta. It's got fresh fettuccine noodles that they make here. The sauce at first, it's like kind of watery, but the more you mix and as it cools down, it gets thicker. It's so creamy and so rich. The chicken is so moist every time. Now for pretty much most of the pastas, if it doesn't say there's meat with it, it does not come with meat. If you want chicken in your fettuccine alfredo, you have to order it with it. Highly recommend that you do.
This is my personal favorite, the margarita pizza. I think a margarita pizza is a really good choice when you've never been to the pizza place before because it gives you like just a basic template for a pizza. So they get this delicious. It's like the building blocks to something amazing.
Honestly, this place is like the closest to New York style pizza.
Right away, it hits you the basil and the marinara sauce and then the cheese to come on top. It was so good.
I think that the best type of pizzas shouldn't need toppings. And this is it. This is here in Montreal. Just come here, get the margarita pizza. Even, actually though, their specials has a lot of meat in it, but we just always stick to the margarita pizza. Oh, and a good thing about this place is that the menu, that price that you see, is the price that you pay. That's tax included.
What a nice day. What a good pizza. The pizza made it a nice day.
This is our favorite pizza place in all of Montreal. Perfect for dinner, even better for lunch. For some reason, I just really like coming here during lunch.
I think it's because the line isn't long. And whenever they make something, it's like fresh, you don't have to wait. Because last time we went for dinner and we got our pizza, it was a little warm, not as hot. So after that, we were like, yeah, let's just go for lunch from now on.
But dinner's still good. Doesn't take away from the experience. On to the next one. Let's go. We don't usually go out in the morning, so this is like not a typical thing for us, but when we do go to breakfast, this is the place to do it at.
This is so good. Freshly pressed orange juice.
They have a lot of little cute utensils here. Don't take it.
Okay. So this place is a little more hidden. It's more like in a residential area. It's actually a little bit more on the pricier side.
If you can, make a reservation before you get here. That way, like, you can get seated right away versus waiting, because there's a lot of people that come here.
Wow, look at this presentation. It just looks, I'm speechless.
I know,
So
the
nice.
second it came out, I was like smacked in the face with like the strawberry scent from the panko with the strawberry salad, and then his fargois thing. Oh my god.
It's like she was bringing it out, and I was like, that's not for us, that looks too fancy.
Little maple syrup is in this tiny little jug. And you just drizzle it all around. Oh my god. They're about to rock my world right now.
Oh, hear
That crunch? Mmm. That's real maple syrup. You know it's real maple syrup when it just sinks right into whatever you pour it in. So it's not overbearing in taste because panko is actually like, it's a lighter breading. So it's actually perfect because then it gives that crunch on the outside of a French toast, but the inside is so soft. And then when you have the maple syrup on it, it's like this perfect blend of happiness. And then they just kind of wrap you up in a little panko French toast blanket, and they just kiss you good night.
Look at that huge layer of bread. Look at that egg and that giant rich piece of foie.
Oh, it's a poached egg in there.
Yeah. Should I pop it?
Yes.
Oh, look at that.
Oh my god.
All right, let's dig in. Oh, it's so soft. It looks hard, you know, but it's actually really soft and fluffy. Oh, it's just, oh god, it's deflating. It just melts in your mouth, like, to another level. Because of the egg and the softness of this bread, and then the foie, it just all goes away. It's so savory and it's so buttery. It looks like there's some prosciutto on this too. That's the salt. That's where the salt is coming from. And then I think there's like potatoes. What is it?
It's turnips.
It's bitter.
I wanted to see if you would like it, regardless of knowing what it is first.
Alright, you want to try?
Yes. What a question do I want to try? This looks like such a heavy breakfast. That's the type of dish that doesn't care about your health, but cares about your happiness.
Yes, and I am so happy. So if you wake up and you're having a grumpy day, or it's raining outside like it is right now, and you want a really nice breakfast to cheer you up to start the day, come here.
This is the place. This will give you happiness.
Get the panko French toast, get the foie, eggs Benedict, and the orange juice. Okay, see you in the next one.
Hey, so we are at Juliette Chocolate. This is one of our all-time favorite dessert places. It is a chain, but it won't disappoint you. I promise. They change the menu every season, and we come back every single season to try all the new stuff. So the first thing that we got, well, Deanna got. So this is actually her drink, and she got it was the banana milkshake, and it comes with this giant cookie with like a bunch of
Little bit of banana right there.
there's like roasted nuts on there with a bunch of whipped cream, and a cup is dipped in chocolate. They do that to every single one of the milkshakes, and it's just mind-blowing. Okay, I'm gonna try it. That's super banana-y, but it's like, it's not that sweet, and it has a lot of the fresh banana taste. Like you can tell they use real bananas and not syrup. The craziest thing is they have these monstrosity cookies that are just humongous, and they're all really good. They're super sweet though, so you gotta take it slow with those. It might just be a regular chocolate chip cookie, but I'm happy. It's so soft and so moist.
I bet it's even like softer in the middle. All of these cookies have like a big surprise in the middle, so I wouldn't be surprised if you just open this and there's just a giant bowl of fudge or something. I don't know.
One of my all-time favorite things to order here is the waffles. It has just the Belgian waffles and fresh cut strawberries and a big old pile of whipped cream with some tiny little crunchy chocolate balls on it. Then they have the chocolate on the side, which I will cut up the little waffle pieces and just drown it in the chocolate. The great thing is you can actually choose the percentage of chocolate you want. You can either get 55% dark or 70% dark or even white chocolate.
Or milk chocolate.
Oh, yeah, they have milk chocolate too, huh?
Yeah, milk chocolate. And the best thing is this place is known for their chocolate, so if you have leftover chocolate, you could order like a little to-go cup and they'll give you a to-go.
Lastly, we also have the fruit fondue. This is actually a fruit fondue for one person.
The first time we came here, I think we ordered 2 and we didn't know it was this big. No, I don't think we finished it.
No, it was so much fruit.
We should try it.
Get a big old scoop of chocolate on there. I asked them, like, please make the waffles fresh, and they did. Every time they make it fresh, it's like the fluffiest Belgian waffle I've ever had.
Strawberry. Not much to say about this one. All the fruits are really fresh and the chocolate's really good. If you don't want something so heavy and so like sugary, this is a great choice. And they give you enough fruit for you to get full, like really full. And you get to take home a lot of chocolate too.
Grapes and chocolate will always be a weird thing, but I can never stop eating it.
I like the pineapple chocolate.
That one's weird. That one's weird.
I really like it.
See, something for everybody. There's a wide variety of choices. You can either get fondue, waffles, crepes, ice cream, even though ice cream in the bowl, and you'll be satisfied every single time no matter what you get. So for a dessert spot, definitely stop by Juliette et Chocolat. So you have to say it like that every single time too. And then we'll see you at the next place.
Hello. I got a haircut.
And he looks great.
We are in Chinatown right now, and there's a fried chicken place behind us.
It's just a little window stand, but this is probably one of the best fried chicken in all of Montreal. We just got our chicken as I was talking about it. But every single time we come, like, the chicken is so incredibly crispy. They even deliver, and even when they deliver, it stays crispy. There's nowhere to eat. We're actually gonna bring it into the car and eat it. So we'll be right back. All right, we are in the car now, and we got the chicken. We got the good stuff. So the first thing I'm gonna try is their fries.
So they look so crispy. Oh, that sounded really
Oh my God,
crispy.
that's so crispy and so good. This is great quality fries. Crispy on the outside, nice and fluffy on the inside. Now that's the perfect fry. So now I'm gonna try their chicken drumstick. We got the non-spicy for this one. Look how crispy that looks. I'm about to take a big old bite.
Oh, that looks so good. Oh, it's so juicy.
Oh my God.
It's glistening.
Even the meat inside is extremely flavorful. You gotta try a bite, honey.
That's good fried chicken. That's probably the best fried chicken in all of Montreal.
The only thing is that sometimes they can make you wait like 10 to 20 minutes because they run out of chicken, but it's worth the wait. It's a little bit long, but trust me, it's worth it because that chicken comes out so freaking crispy and flaky. That first bite will make all the time disappear because it will just stop time. You can't go wrong with this.
Yeah, you don't need any dip or anything, but I think they do have powder. I think they do have some sort of spice that you can choose to like sprinkle on your chicken. And I think they do have dip too. I'm not sure, but you honestly don't need any of that. We got the non-spicy, just regular one, and it's delicious. It's like our favorite. And we got some spicy little chicken wings. It's a slow burn. It's there. When I eat spicy food, my head itches, so excuse me. That is kind of spicy, but it's good. The flavor is really good. It's not like an overwhelming punch to the face. It's like a slow burn, so you get to enjoy that really good, rich flavor, and then start to be like, oh God.
It does not disappoint, and it's not that pricey. Maybe it's a little bit pricey. I think it's worth the money.
It's located right in the middle of Chinatown. It's a little tiny store. There's no inside seating. You basically just walk inside just to order. There's a little takeout window. There's no seating outside either, so you kind of have to just get it and then like walk around while you're eating or stand in some quiet place to eat. But it's so good. I can't wait for them to get like a proper big restaurant where they're seating, because I just know they're making a lot of money because they are honestly the best fried chicken in all of Montreal.
I literally just cleaned this bone completely clean.
Good job.
I am so happy right now. That was literally the best fried chicken, and I'm gonna miss it so much when I move. All right, we'll see you at the next place.
Hey guys, we're back and we're at the DIDNT, the main location in the city.
We always come here before the quarantine, and there was like an extended menu. There was a bunch of crazy things, but now it's very limited. Before, you had to get a reservation or you just can't eat here. But now it's like, come in whenever.
And it's nicer in the summertime because in the winter it's really cramped, but in the summer they kind of open this whole wall up and you can sit outside. So that's really cool.
And the reason why we're holding the camera like vlog style right now is because we're not alone. We're actually joined by our very good friends. Hello. James and Deanna.
Hey, hey, hey.
Hello. Are you guys excited to eat here?
Nervous because I'm a very picky eater, but I got something that I'm very familiar with, so it should be fine.
I feel like we're more adventurous to a point.
We're trying to help you guys. This guy's just trying to help himself.
Yeah. Last time I was at their place, they made me eat cow brain or something like that. It was very scary.
Whatever.
Look at the wrap that they give you. It's huge. It's nice and pretty, but it's huge because the spoon is ginormous. What is this for?
This is my thumb. So I have the mapo tofu with udon and farwa, and I wouldn't think that mapo tofu would taste good like this, but I know it's good. I know it's good. Oh my god, it is so creamy. And the udon noodle, I think they make it fresh here. It's a lot thicker and more stiff.
Is this spicy?
It's not spicy at all. Well, there's a little kick to it, but not so intense. I like how it's not so salty either. And the cilantro gives it that freshness to it because you need a little bit of that light vegetable for all the heavy that you're eating with this. James ordered a regular poutine, but then they gave him the one with foie gras, but they're like, oh, just keep it. So we're like, okay. Deanna has never tried it before, so I want to get her reaction. First time.
It's right there.
Oh, good. Right? It's good, I'm telling you.
This is the regular poutine. How are you liking it?
I'm very much enjoying this. There you go.
When you order this, it takes a lot longer for them to make it. I think it took them like 30 minutes to make it. But you saw the little spectacle. You get to keep this can. So inside is like vegetables, gravy, there's duck. It looks like a duck breast and a big huge piece of duck fat and skin all on bread, and it looks like
That's potato.
This potato? Mm-hmm. Oh, that's interesting tasting potato. All on this giant slab of flour. It's so flavorful, everything together. I think it's because it was cooked in a can. So all the vegetables, the carrots, the onions, the cabbage, the duck, and the fat, and the foie gras, all the flavors just combined together and just marinated in its own juices for like 20-30 minutes. And then having the bread on the bottom, soaking everything up. I figured out the potato has like cheese in it. It's a really strong cheese. And having all that tied together, it's really good, but it's really heavy. You guys come here, you gotta bring like a pillow, a bed, a blanket, because this duck is gonna put you to sleep.
Too, because my heart is stopping.
It looks like you got a burger.
This is a foie gras burger.
Does it taste better than other burgers?
It tastes a lot better, and I think it's because the foie gras does what you guys said. It amplifies the flavor.
It's my favorite thing in the world. It's the lemon pie with the maple meringue. I'm so ready. I had one here, and I also bought one to go. Perfect little piece. It's perfect because then like the meringue is like a subtle sweet, and then you have the tart, and then you have that, it's like a little bit of a salty graham cracker crust. Best combination for dessert you can ever ask for.
Oh, those heavy.
You guys should definitely come here for dinner. They don't currently take reservations, but when they do, just book it. Doesn't matter. When you go, just go. Even if it's the last meal of the day, go. It's super heavy, but it is worth every bite, every dollar. I guarantee it.
There's your warning. So this place is located somewhere in downtown next to that big park, Parc La Fontaine. It's on this really nice street where there's all sorts of restaurants and bars and a little hidden gem, but not really because it's like kind of world famous. So if you come to Montreal, check this place out, and then check the Sugar Shack if you really love it.
See you guys.
Yeah.